How many nights should you stay at Disney World? If you've never been before, you might assume that even a week might be overkill. But what a lot of first-time visitors to Disney in Orlando don't realise is just how massive it actually is and how much there is to do. So the number of nights you choose to stay is probably going to be based on your budget and not your fear of running out of things to do. But if you're looking for more info, then in this video, I'll be discussing all the things you should know when deciding how many nights to stay at Disney World. Before we get started into the main topics of this video, I wanted to let you know about a free gift that we've put together for you. As a leading UK travel agency that specialises in Disney Florida holidays, we've put together a complete fun fact guide for getting the most out of your holiday. It contains up-to-date information with tips, tricks and insightful hacks that can help you have the most memorable holiday to last a lifetime. Simply follow the link in the description below to pick up your copy today. Now let's get back to today's topic. Let's start by looking at how many parks there are at Disney's Orlando Resort, since this is where you'll probably end up spending most of your time. Disney World is made up of 4 theme parks: Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom, plus 2 water parks, Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. Each park offers something completely different, so you'll want to work out how much time to spend at each one to help you plan your overall stay. You'll need at least 1 full day in Magic Kingdom, especially if you want to see the fireworks show at night. If you're traveling with younger kids or you want to take your time, assigning 2 days at Magic Kingdom will give you more breathing room to enjoy everything on offer without feeling rushed. Epcot is bigger than a lot of people expect, with 2 distinct areas, Future World and World Showcase. Again, you'll need at least a full day here if you want to see the highlights, but if you love food and drink or want to visit every country pavilion, you'll appreciate having an extra day to explore. Moving on to Hollywood Studios. This park has grown massively in recent years, thanks to the addition of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land. With that said, you might find that 1 day is plenty if you're mainly interested in riding the big rides. But you'll want longer if you're planning to see the shows or just enjoy a more relaxed pace. And last but not least, Animal Kingdom tends to be a 1-day park for most people. It usually closes earlier than the other parks, but it's still well worth at least a day's visit, with some of the best theming and the most unique experiences that Disney has to offer, including Pandora, the world of Avatar. Don't forget Disney's 2 water parks, which you might want to visit for at least 1 day during your trip. Disney usually closes 1 park while the other stays open, and a visit will take up another half a day to a full day. So we've covered 5 days at least so far, with a day at each at the parks and 1 at the water parks. But what about relaxing? It's tempting to fill every day of your holiday with those magical park visits, especially if you're a first-time visitor. But trust me when I say you'll want a break from the magic at least once or twice during your trip. The Disney World parks are massive, so you're going to do a lot of walking, getting up early and standing in long queues. I'd recommend adding in at least 1 or 2 rest days to help you recharge, especially if you're staying for more than 5 or 6 nights. And by the way, rest days are far from boring. You'll get the chance to enjoy your hotel pool, visit Disney Springs to do some merch shopping, and eat at restaurants like Blaze Pizza and Deluxe Burger, or explore the dozens of other attractions in Orlando. You might also be interested in hiring a car for the day and driving to Target or the designer outlets on your trip, which a lot of Brits find just as exciting as the parks themselves. And yes, you might feel like you're getting the best value for money by spending all your time in the parks, but scheduling in a few rest days might help you avoid the dreaded Disney burnout and make your days in the parks feel more exciting rather than exhausting. With all this in mind, how long do people usually stay in Disney World? If you're travelling from the UK, it's common to visit between 10 to 14 nights, especially during the summer holidays. This gives you enough time to visit all 4 parks once or twice, enjoy some rest days, and even fit in a trip to Universal Studios or other nearby attractions. If you're trying to keep your trip as affordable as possible, or you're visiting outside of peak times, you can still experience a lot of what Disney World has to offer on a 7-night trip. This will still give you the chance to spend 1 day in each park with a couple of rest days in between. Just keep in mind that Disney usually offers a deal where guests staying on property get a 14-day park ticket for the price of 7, giving you an incentive to stay for longer and take advantage of those 7 free days. And finally, you might consider taking a shorter trip of 4 or 5 nights if you're only interested in Disney World and you're happy to pack your days from morning to night. This kind of trip is better for if you're an adult without kids who's wanting to tick off the bigger rides and experiences without worrying about taking it slow. If you want expert help and advice for booking your dream holiday to Disney World, then you're more than welcome to reach out to us here at the House of Travel. We're a fully ATOL protected UK travel agency that helps customers just like you book memorable holidays to Disney World, Florida, and have helped make memories that last a lifetime. We're a team that's made up of former Virgin Holidays staff with decades worth of experience in planning and booking Disney World holidays. Simply follow the link below this video if you'd like help planning and booking your Disney holiday of a lifetime. When deciding how long to stay at Disney for, it's also worth factoring in your budget for accommodation. Keep in mind that staying in a Disney hotel can be a more convenient option, especially if you're planning to spend most of your time in the parks. Disney hotels often come with perks like early park entry and free transport to the parks, which means you might be able to get away with fewer nights considering you're spending less time traveling and more time to enjoy the parks. But with that said, staying off site can help you save money, which might be your biggest priority. So to round off this video, the number of nights that you should stay at Disney World totally depends on your budget, energy levels, and how much you want to see. But if you are visiting the parks for the first time, I really recommend booking your trip for at least 10 nights, which means you'll have time to see everything and still squeeze in some time to rest. However long you choose to stay, I guarantee that you're in for the holiday of a lifetime. If you've got the Disney planning bug, don't forget to check out all our other videos, which are perfect for people who are traveling from the UK and planning their dream Disney trip. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, then you probably want to check out this video here to find out if it's better to stay at an on-site Disney hotel or not.